Nice to meet you again, 8th grade. Welcome to English class on روافد channel. Today we are going to discuss Unit 10, Period 8. أهلا بكم أعزائي طلاب وطالبات الصف الثامن في درس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية على قناة روافد. اليوم سنقوم بشرح الوحدة العاشرة الدرس الثامن. Today we have a grammar lesson. It's about relative clauses with relative pronouns. Ready? Let's start. أعزائي درسنا اليوم حول ضمائر الوصل. هل أنتم مستعدون؟ هيا لنبدأ. First of all, let's read these examples. Number 1. Look at the girl who is running in the park. Number 2. I'm really happy with the present which you gave me. أنا سعيد جدا بالهدية التي أهديتني إياها. Number 3. This is the office where your dad works. هذا هو المكتب الذي يعمل به والدك. Notice the words written in red. لاحظ الكلمات التي كتبت باللون الأحمر. In these examples, in the first sentence, who. In the second, which. In the third, where. We call who, which, that, and where relative pronouns. Now, let's see together what are relative pronouns and when to use them. دعونا نرى ما هي ضمائر الوصل وكيف نستخدمها. Let's see this example. Hana is a teacher. She teaches me English. How many sentences do we have here? كم عدد الجمل الموجودة هنا؟ Yes, 2. Notice the subject of the second sentence. It's she. She في الجملة الثانية. It refers to هناء. تعود على هناء. We can join the two sentences using who. بإمكاننا ربط الجملتين باستخدام ضمير الوصل who. I can say هناء is a teacher who teaches me English. Let's see what did we do here. We keep the first sentence. نبقي الجملة الأولى كما هي. هناء is a teacher. We omit the full stop. نحذف النقطة. And the subject of the second sentence, she. ونحذف أيضاً she. We add who. نضيف who. Then complete the clause teaches me English. تصبح معنى الجملة هنا هناء هي المعلمة التي تعلمني اللغة الإنجليزية. In this sentence, we used who to refer to هناء, which is people. I can also say هناء is a teacher that teaches me English instead of who. يمكن استخدام كلمة that بدلاً من who. Let's see another example. Look at these two sentences. This is the boy. He broke the window. هذا هو الولد. هو كسر الشباك. In the second sentence, he refers to the boy. في الجملة الثانية الضمير he يعود على الولد. We can join the two sentences with who. We say, this is the boy who broke the window. We keep the first sentence as it is. This is the boy. ننقل الجملة الأولى كما هي. This is the boy. omit the full stop. نحذف النقطة. And omit he. ونحذف أيضا he. Use who instead of them. Then complete the sentence. لتصبح الجملة هذا هو الولد الذي كسر الشباك. We can also use that instead of who. We can say, this is the boy that broke the window. يمكن استخدام ضمير الوصل that بدلاً من who. Let's see more examples. The poet who wrote this poem is great. الشاعر الذي كتب القصيدة رائع. هنا هو بمعنى الذي. منى is the woman who lives next door. منى هي السيدة التي تعيش في المنزل المجاور. هنا أيضاً هو بمعنى التي. This is the student who comes from Spain. هذا هو الطالب الذي أتى من إسبانيا. أيضاً هنا هو بمعنى الذي. Here, in these examples, we used who to join sentences when we refer to people. نستخدمه عندما ندل على الناس أو الشخص العاقل. Now, look at these sentences. I love the rabbit. It jumps in the garden. أنا أحب الأرنب. هو يقفز في الحديقة. In the second example, the subject it refers to the rabbit. It تعود على الأرنب. In the first sentence, we can join the two sentences with relative pronoun which. بإمكاننا ربط الجملتين بضمير الوصل which. So, we can say, I love the rabbit which jumps in the garden. As you see, we keep the first sentence, we omit the full stop, and it, نحذف النقطة و it, we use which instead, then complete the sentence. Now, dear students, think, why did we use which with the rabbit, not who as in the first examples? ليش استخدمنا هنا which بدلاً من who? That's right, because the rabbit is an animal. الأرنب حيوان. He is not people. So, we use which when we refer to animals. نستخدم which مع أسماء الحيوانات. Let's see another example. Give me the book. It's on the table. Here also, it in the second sentence refers to the book. It في الجملة الثانية تعود على كلمة الكتاب. So, we can join the two sentences and say, give me the book which is on the table. أعطني الكتاب الذي على الطاولة. هنا which بمعنى الذي. Here, the book is a thing. So, we use which also when we refer to things. We can use that instead of which. We can say, I love the rabbit that jumps in the garden. Give me the book that is on the table. So, we use which or that to introduce a relative clause which we refer to animals or things. نستخدم which عندما نتكلم عن الحيوانات أو الأشياء. Let's read more examples. That is the dog which barks all the time. Here, which refers to an animal, which is the dog. This is the cake which Mary made. هذه هي الكيكة التي أعدتها ماري. Here, which refers to the cake, and the cake is a thing. والكيكة عبارة عن شيء. Look at the car that I bought yesterday. Here, we use that instead of which. بإمكاننا استخدام that بدلاً من which. So, in general, we can say who, which, and that are relative pronouns that are used to introduce a relative clause. Who, which, and that عبارة عن ضمائر للوصل. Who or that are used to refer to people. نستخدم who أو that للدلالة على الناس. While which or that are used to refer to animals and objects. بينما نستخدم which أو that للدلالة على الحيوانات أو الأشياء. Let's practice now. Who or which? Number 1. Did you take the chair? Space was in the room. هل أخذت الكرسي في الغرفة؟ Who or which? Here, chair is an object. كلمة chair بمعنى كرسي عبارة عن شيء. مع الأشياء نستخدم which. That's right. Did you take the chair which was in the room? هل أخذت الكرسي الذي كان في الغرفة؟ Number 2. The girl space is standing here is Fatima. Who or which? Fatima is a person. Fatima شخص. And for people we use who. The girl who is standing there is Fatima. الفتاة التي تقف هناك هي فاطمة. Number 3. I prefer to buy the car. Space is cheaper. أفضل شراء السيارة الأرخص. السيارة here it's an object. And for objects we use which. نستخدم which مع الأشياء. I prefer to buy the car which is cheaper. أفضل شراء السيارة الأرخص. Number 4. A baker is a person. Space bakes bread. As you see, we say a person. A baker is a person. شخص. So the answer is who, because we use who with people. A baker is a person who bakes bread. الخباز هو شخص يخبز الخبز، أو هو الشخص الذي يخبز الخبز. The last one, number 5. I saw the cat. Space ate the meat. رأيت القطة. Space أكلت اللحم. Cat here is an animal. كلمة قطة عبارة عن حيوان. And for animals we use which. Great. I saw the cat which ate the meat. رأيت القطة التي أكلت اللحم. Thank you. You did a great job. There are other relative pronouns like where, which is used to refer to places. يوجد ضمائر وصل أخرى مثل كلمة where. نستخدم كلمة where to refer to places للدلالة على الأماكن. Look at these 2 sentences. This is the house. I lived there. Here, there refers to the house. كلمة there تعود على كلمة the house, which is a place. We can join the 2 sentences with where. We say, this is the house where I lived. هذا هو المنزل الذي عشت فيه. وهنا where بمعنى الذي. When also is a relative pronoun that is used to refer to time. وأيضا هنالك ضمير الوصل when نستخدمه للدلالة على وقت. Look, I will always remember the day. سأتذكر دوما اليوم. We met that day. تقابلنا في ذلك اليوم. Here, the day is mentioned twice. ذكرنا كلمة day مرتين in the 2 sentences. So, we can join both sentences with when. The sentence becomes, I will always remember the day when we met. سأتذكر دوما اليوم الذي التقينا فيه. Where is a relative pronoun that is used when we refer to a place. When is used when we refer to a certain time. نستخدم where عندما نشير إلى مكان، بينما نستخدم when عندما نشير إلى وقت معين. Let's now do this final exercise. دعونا نعمل هذا السؤال سوياً. Use the suitable relative pronoun to complete the sentences. Who, which, where, or when. استخدمي ضمير الوصل المناسب لإكمال الجمل التالية. Number 1. John is a boy, space, lives in front of the supermarket. John here is a person, so we use who. John is a boy who lives in front of the supermarket. Number 2. The green chair is space my dad always sits. الكرسي الأخضر أبي يجلس عليه. Yes, the green chair is where my dad always sits. الكرسي الأخضر هو الكرسي الذي يجلس عليه والدي. Number 3. He will never forget the day, space, he got married. He will never forget the day when he got married. Number 4. Mariam hates the books, space, are scary. With books, we use which. That's right. Number 5. My sons like the food, space, is sweet. Here also the food is a thing, so we use which. My sons like the food which is sweet. Number 6. The boy, space, brought me the pizza is sweet. The boy is a person, and with persons we use who. The boy who brought me the pizza is sweet. The last one. There was a time, space, people thought the earth was flat. There was a time, and with time we use when. That's right. Great job, my dear. Here we come to the end of our lesson today. It feels great to be with you, my dear students. Today we learned the usage of relative pronouns who, which, that, where, and when. Did you enjoy it? Thanks for watching today and see you next time. Bye-bye.